Yeah, big surprise.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought it? I mean, look, it's that time of year again. We wouldn't have expected it, to be frank, but it's that time of year again. It's DreamsCom, and we do have a DreamsCom, which was far from guaranteed earlier this year when Media Molecule announced the situation surrounding Dreams. But, well, gladly, fortunately enough, a dedicated group of dreamers, of hobbyists, have stepped up and have made sure that we actually get a DreamsCom again, and we are super excited to be checking it out. It went live just an hour ago, and I'm extremely excited to explore it. Kami, are you excited as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So, to be completely open, I think we didn't know what to expect because this is the first
No.
time DreamsCom is run by a community team and not by Media Molecule itself. So, I think it was kind of up in the air how exactly it would look, what it would be like, and I can say that I took a short sneak peek earlier, and I was really blown away by the work that
Yes,
the team did.
absolutely. Look, it's the exact thing for me as well. I couldn't help myself. I took just a quick run through earlier, and let's be frank here. I know, I would have been willing to cut the team quite some slack because, they are, unlike Media Molecule, they don't have an entire art team and game design team to work on this. So I would have, even if it had been kind of underwhelming, I would probably have been friendly about it and have said, well, it's so awesome. And now imagine my surprise when just by looking at the first quick run through, it really is awesome. It looks lovely. I am so happy that not only do we have a DreamsCom, but it seems to have turned out amazing. And yeah, let's get straight into it. I really want to take a look at what the team has done with the event. Oh, and to everyone, anyone who might be joining us and watching us in chat, please feel free to let us hear your ideas, to post requests, what we would like to see while we are looking around the exhibition. We are of course very open to communicating with you and to getting in touch with you via chat. So please do that. Let your voices be heard while we explore this first completely community-run DreamsCom. Oh
And
boy.
maybe if there is someone in chat who did a booth for this DreamsCom and who wants
Oh
to
yeah.
comment on it, feel free to let us know and share your
Yes,
thoughts.
please. Our plan is to just explore the booths as they come up. So if you see yours, please feel free to let us know. And if you want to share something about that booth, or if you want to share something about the project you are promoting with the booth, please speak up. And maybe we'll, as always, we'll be trying to discover hidden treasures and stuff that's worth checking out. So we'll have our little notepad open here and just jot down some dreams that we might check out afterwards. So yeah, with that, and without further ado, let's take a look.
Let's take a look. That's great. The first thing that I noticed, and it's so great, is this kind of selfie cam they implemented.
Yes.
You can do this kind of.
This is so cool. I'm already quite in love with this.
Yeah.
And it's every bit. Before you check out the let's personalize the avatar, of course. It's every bit as awkward as a selfie cam ought to be, right? Like you have to jiggle backwards and forwards to get the perfect picture, just like you would with an actual smartphone cam, which is great.
Okay, so what kind of trousers do you feel like?
Yeah, those look comfy.
It's still warm, so yeah. So let's look at the eyes. Oh, that's so great. They put the effort into to really have this kind of customization. Oh, this one is cool. I like 3. Any favorites?
I don't know. I like the axes for some reason, but those are quite alright.
These? Oh, yeah. I'll take these.
But they're not happy enough. Yeah, that's better. That's quite a lot happier.
Yeah.
Let's go with the little teddy bear mouth, maybe.
Okay.
Like that.
And what about the hair? Ah, okay.
This is nice, isn't it? Those those actually mimic the imp the various imp attributes from yeah, that's really cool. Let's take that.
You can even have this kind of badge here, which I didn't receive, despite our Dream being nominated for Dream of the Year, but only my brother got the badge because he was basically the owner of the Dream, and I was just a collaborator, so I didn't get it.
Oh, well.
Okay, maybe the kind of cat ears go together nicely with the beer mouth.
That's true. And you can also tweak the colors. I didn't realize that at first when I took a quick run through, but it's done via the sticks, I think.
Body hue, yeah, you can go here. Let's go for a purple tint. I like that.
Yeah, let's go with a purple cat. Why not?
Okay, so what else can we do? Toggle impact. Okay, you can use your.
We can. Oh, that's right. We. This is really cool because we both have the same imp. So maybe we just go with that.
Yeah. Do you want to take that?
Yeah, I think that's cool. I think it's cool that it's such a nice coincidence that we actually use the same imp in Dreams anyway. So this is cool. This will serve as an avatar for the both of us.
All right. So I think we just take that. Yeah, it's saved. That's great. But I mean, if we use this head, we need to do. Where was it again? Here. Something that fits like that.
Oh, yes. Yes, very, very astutely observed.
Oh, no.
Excellent.
I got into the zone again. So, okay.
Excellent.
Oh, all these nice little touches. I love it.
So this, I think, I didn't have time to check this out yet, but I think this is the little mini game, right? That's also part of the DreamsCom this year.
Yeah. Let's maybe keep that for later. Start exploring the booth first, and then
absolutely.
Because I fear if this minigame is as addictive as it seemed from the things they shared, we'll be playing the minigame for the next 2 hours, which we, of course, would love to do, but there are so many booths to explore. So let's do that first.
An excellent point. So this is the central hub area with a suitably floral coney in the center.
And I love it, by the way. So what I really like here,
Yes.
I mean, it's basically bringing us back to the early DreamsCom presentations in regards to having this kind of really neat hub world where you can choose. I think in the last ones they did this kind of special menu where you could go to the menu and choose. But I like the way it's done here with the first one.
Let's start at the beginning. It really makes sense, I think, to go back to this hub level style. So you always have this very easy to navigate space to come back to. This is really cool, and it ties so nicely into the whole garden theme. And here we are.
So I just want to make sure that the stream is still running because
It is. I have it open. I have it. Yeah, I have it open on the second screen as well.
Okay, and it works
for the time being.
Okay, that's nice to know. So let's have a look at this first floor. So I think the first thing that really comes to mind is all the attention to detail in regard to how they really made this look alive. So many different things happening here, apart from the booths even, right? So
right.
What's this one here? On the fence, the right, 3 years in the making.
This is really neat, by the way. I remember this from last year, and Spineblood, who's responsible for it, had a trailer, and it has this nice kind of Bioshock We Happy Few Animal Farm vibes. I'm really looking forward to whatever it is when it comes out.
Yeah, the stream said I'm gonna head out, Kaiserpunk, but now we are back. All right.
Hey, Kaiserpunk. Yeah, sorry, we're a bit capricious today with our streaming. We'll do our best to keep the show running smoothly from now on. That booth by that booth was quite a stunner, by the way.
Yeah. especially given that you have this limited budget for these booths. I mean, I think there were 3 different sizes this year, right?
Right. The big one can use up to 10% of graphics thermo, I think. And even then, to fit all that into 10%, that's really stunning. Now,
remember to take breaks and hydrate. Let me just take a sip of water.
Good idea. Good idea. We'll be here for a while yet, so best to hydrate now.
Oh, nice.
We probably should have set up some kind of reward system where people can pay us to hydrate.
What's happening here?
Moon's Market. Now this is cute.
Oh,
look at
a little hedgehog. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Now that you mention it, oh no, look at him. Look at him go. What's that on the left, though? Is that a mushroom? Yeah.
This one?
No, at the stall there. That on the left, yeah. That looks like a weird kind of mushroom, doesn't it?
This one is, I think it's more like a fancy kind of pig mouse.
I meant on the other side, beneath the Moon Market sign. On the left of the stall, you have this little blue mushroom thingy.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
Free samples. What do we have here? Hidden
Who made
sword.
it? Does it say anywhere?
I mean, it could be Moon, if it's Moon's Market, but I'm not sure.
True enough.
We might check that out later.
But it perfectly ties into the garden theme of the event, right?
Mm-hmm. So what do we have here? Abandoned Industrial.
I remember that. Is
a
that
themed collection of over 100 scarves for use.
By Lucid Stew. I remember this from when he posted it on Twitter. It's super impressive, the amount of stuff he has managed to fit into the booth. And I think this is one of the small ones, right? I think this is one where you could only use 5% of graphics thermo.
Yeah, it's really impressive. So just want to make sure I didn't miss a booth. So we look at the garden patch. We hydrated.
And what's important,
we marveled at the kit.
Yeah, the statues are also a point of notice, because this was something you could enter into the event as well. So all these at the center of the different exhibition floors, you always have these little monuments, and those were also submitted by the community. In this case, by Yade, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's this?
So here we have Derpiest Moose 9.
Derpiest Moose 9.
I've been working on a 2-player, I think, fighting game for the last while called DFC Dinosaur Fight Club. Okay.
This sounds promising. Dinosaur. It's got dinosaurs. It's got fighting. What's not to love?
Yeah, nice. Logic, sculpting, FX. Random stuff I made because I don't know what else to put here. But it looks great. I mean, kind of armor and a helmet and a huge sword. Fun fact, this booth was cranked out in about 2 hours.
Well, not bad for that, I'd say. Yeah, and right next door we have It's Me Juvie with a publicity for his upcoming
big fan.
Feeding Ducks 2. An awesome creator with an incredible variety of styles and creations, and all of them are great. And if anyone remembers Feeding Ducks, the first Feeding Ducks was it was an RPG meets horror game meets animal care simulator. And the second one is about to come out soon. At least that's what It's Me Juvie wrote earlier on Twitter. And it looks a lot like it looks very much inspired by Minecraft in its aesthetic, but it seems to be really impressive.
Yeah, Minecraft, or what I was thinking of was it called 3D Heroes, something like that?
Yes, you're quite right. 3D Heroes on the PlayStation. Yes, that's true.
So it also had this kind of pixelated cubic style.
Yes.
But it was also kind of the isometric RPG perspective. So when I watched a parts of it in stream, I was really astonished at the quality. It really looked like again, like many games that It's Me Juvie did, a game that you could basically buy on the PS Store.
Yes, and what's so great about his work is that each of the things he puts out, almost each of them seems to have its own unique style, which is I think insane. Like most of us have a hard time maintaining one particular style, but he seems to be able to juggle about 5 or 10 of them, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So what do we have here?
The Powerful Ninja rebooted.
So where's the ninja? The ninja is hidden, of course, so you don't see him.
Fire and lightning. Okay. So let's just have a read. Join the Powerful Ninja. Let's go first person. On a new adventure. On this adventure, you have to protect the city, New Malia, and unlock your true potential. You are challenged by opposing ninja clans, street thugs, and more. Okay, sounds promising. The story will give more details on the characters, their struggles, their origins, and the entire lore of the environment. Meet new characters along the way, such as Lights Out, Gravis, The Maker, and more. Thanks for reading. You're welcome.
Very good. The booth. I don't want to be nitpicky, but the booth definitely needs more ninja, though.
I mean, you don't want to spoil your main attraction, and it's coming out in 2024, so there is plenty of time to add a lot of ninjas.
Time, yes,
but the premise sounds really interesting.
Fair enough.
So, did I have a look at all of the booth, or did I miss something? It's so easy to miss like some of these smaller statues, right? So please just let me know if I just ran past something.
Let's take it from the beginning again. So we have this one here, which you checked out, which is absolutely lovely. Then we have Spineblood's little sheep statue.
So do we know who made this? This is art and
yes, we do. I have a hole in my head and can't remember the name, but she's a French creator who's fantastic at doing nature assets. Give me a second.
Sooty Pinions?
Yes, it's Sooty Pinions. Thank you so much. Yes. It's Sooty Pinions. All right. Which should be obvious from looking at the booth. It's just utterly stunning. Look at this. Fantastic.
And I mean, we are only 1/10 in. We have only seen one floor so far, and already we have so much diversity in the creations, which I really like.
Yeah, did you look at? Yes, you look at this. Then the little farm, which is lovely. Then Yade's Kenzie statue.
I think what we can already say is that it's so nicely put together. I think really kudos to the entire team, really curating this and not only just putting it in here, right, but really making it fit together so nicely. I mean, it really feels like this belongs together. And I imagine that they put a lot of work into really thinking about which booth went where and stuff like that, and what kind of environment assets was great for it.
I think the template for the exhibition halls is really lovely as well. Like, it's just busy enough to be interesting, but it's still clear that it's very much about the booths, which is, I think, fantastic. And if I have one criticism about last year's DreamsCom, which I loved, which I think was stunningly art directed, but if I have one problem with it, it felt a bit like it was too much about the venue and not enough about the actual booths. And this actually goes into a different direction and is very. It gives the booths the breathe they need, the space they really need to breathe. So what do we have here?
Again, Spineblood. So I think it's a recurring reminder on the fans.
This is so cool that this is actually the first thing you see in two different exhibition halls. Well played, Spineblood. Well played.
Yeah. So I presume there will also be like a bigger booth still to come. So we need to be looking out for that. I think the first one was a statue, right? And this seems to be like a small booth.
I don't think so, because the statue was very limited. Like, you could only use
Okay.
this one stone block to work from. So this might be one small booth, and this might be the big one. But I would love it if we had yet another one to come, actually. So what's this? Gordwick. Oh, Gordwick makes amazing stuff with neon and with different effects. I love his various neon creations. And I think there's also a vampire-themed game in the works. I remember the very impressive thing Gordwick did for the last All Hallows, where his contribution seemed to be teasing a bigger game that's in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Winter will arrive for a cursed train. How many points will you obtain?
Winter is coming.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
What's that? What's that?
Let's keep going. No, I can say, because you did the main work on this booth, give me the honor to say that you did really great work here. So I think it's really so nicely done.
Thank you. This is actually kind of meta, isn't it? To run into your own booth on the stream that the booth is advertising. Let's just share one quick story about this, because we want to be tooting. We don't want to be tooting our own horns too much. But we almost killed ourselves submitting this.
I remember.
Because there was one asset in it that wasn't public, and our attempts to make it public.
Right.
Yes, this one, and we let's just say we got intimately familiar with Dreams' new release settings. Like, we really did a deep dive on those as well.
Yeah. But in the end, it worked out, which is great.
It worked out, and it looks nice where it is. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the place. Well, let's take a selfie. Come on.
Yes.
While we are here, while we are in our impy character, so let's see.
I love how you have to wiggle around until you found the perfect
here
angle.
We go.
This is so good. Oh, you can. By the way, you can change the position of the player character's head via the gyroscope. So that's actually.
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's great. So you can really look into. Okay, we need to retake the picture.
This is awesome.
Okay.
Also, you said that this was all my work, but we have to be fair here. One thing that's so great when we're doing these together is I will always leave stuff lying around that I intend to figure out a way for how to make it look cool, and then you just do it. Like, I remember putting those fish there and not being sure what to do with them, and then when I went back in, you had created this lovely little animation loop for them. So it's not just my work; it was really a joint venture.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. So let's keep looking.
do check out our streams, guys. They are awesome.
Didn't you say something about not tooting our own horn too much?
Yeah, I couldn't resist. Sorry.
So let's have a look here. So where are we here? Oh, that's really hard to read. Woo Elvy's booth?
Maybe. Elvy, I'm with you on Elvy's. Ivo Elvy, maybe? Or is it Ivo Bluevy?
Oh, it's so interesting what's going on here. So there seems to be some kind of crab-like creature with 3 eyes, and it's kind of a tin can as a shell.
It looks like it might actually advertise a game, though, right? Like, this definitely looks like some kind of game mechanic right there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Oh, look, we've got a gorgeous sea serpent here.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good.
Who did this?
It's especially impressive because the limits for this were really low. Like, you could only work with this one block and within the confines of the template, and I think you are only allowed to go up to 2% of graphics thermal, maybe even less.
So here we have the Plalian.
Playlian.
Oh, it's Stank Hank.
Oh, welcome to
And
Stank
of
Hank's
course,
booth.
yeah, and of course we have a great tune again, but without lyrics this time.
Does it use the original tune though in any remixed form? No, it seems to be something new.
Oh, I see the memes coming here.
And we have the original Stank Hank on the bottom right there.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
Great.
So to quote, oh wow. So to quote a big philosopher of our times, give him a holler and give him a follow and play one of his stupid games.
Great. Oh yeah, one of our all-time favorites, God's Lie. Oh, we remember him. Was it our first or second stream? I don't remember.
It was our first stream,
very
actually.
first stream, yeah. The fire burns low, but there is yet time. If you complete all 7 temples and listen to my stories, you might just find a way to undo the mistakes of the past. Oh, I like the lore of this game so much.
Absolutely. This guy, by the way, we don't want to spoil anything, but this guy is bad news. But the game is fantastic, so if you haven't already checked it out, absolutely do so. Vector Slingers, God's Lie is one of our absolute favorite Dreams creations.
So, Omniverse 51. What's happening here?
This looks like it might have something to do with music.
Oh,
the turntables there.
Selfie time.
Yeah, selfie time.
Oh, how can I? Oh no, it doesn't work. Like the angle is a little too short. Maybe here. The controls are inverted when you are in selfie mode, which makes it a little hard to like that.
Like I said, it's just about as awkward as taking an actual selfie.
Yeah. So you mean it's intended that way? Oh, nice.
Absolutely, it's definitely awkwardness by design.
So what are we looking at here? A kind of rhythm game. Are you familiar with it? Or what could it be?
No.
Omniverse 51.
Omniverse.
So it would be the first thing out of the many great things we've already seen that I would really like to check out maybe later.
All right, so let me just.
This is because I'm so intrigued, but what could be behind this, right?
Let me just write it down then. Omniverse. What was it?
51.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we just follow the path. Hopefully not missing anything. Car Destroy. That's a telling title.
Right. And I think we've all been sent this 4 dozen times, haven't we?
I don't remember it, but yeah.
No, you haven't. you must be the only Dreams user who hasn't seen this. But I'll say this for it. It really is about destroying cars.
That's a good point to start. So before we leave, there's one more thing here. Hey, I'm still alive. Okay, where do we know this character from?
It's this little candle wax character, isn't it? That used to appear on several games. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name of the dreamer in question, but I do remember the character.
Oh, there's something at the back. Something coming soon. So it's like, I'm still alive. Please be excited for something coming soon. All right. Oh, it's so nice to explore all these creations in the making. So, again, there is nothing up there.
Oh, wow.
The Edge of Dreams, okay. Hello, I'm Bursky. Welcome to my booth. Here's my new project. It's a serial animated comic. You can get a glimpse of it here. Note that this was made for the DreamsCom 2023 and that the content presented may change. Oh, look at that. I mean, can we just do a short list of most impressive booths and put this on it already? Oh, it's so great.
Totally. Let me just start a second list. Best booths.
In a post-apocalyptic world ruled by a despotic AI, a young girl tries to find her father, who has gone missing for a month. Will she ever reunite with him? What is the AI's hidden and evil agenda behind its cruel repression against humans? Follow her journey as she uncovers some truth that could turn out to lie somewhere between dreams and reality. Okay.
And I remember Bursky being a creator who always enters stuff in community events. I remember them entering some gliders for the Tracobidi bus company community event, and the community contributions for those events from them are always top notch, really, really good stuff. And this is looking really promising as well.
It must have been so much work to really put this kind of animated video in there, just using, I guess, sprites, paintings. Really impressive.
Yeah, super interesting.
And again, the entire booth looks so cool.
Yeah.
They get up there.
Yeah, let's see if we can break it.
I mean, you know that I'm a platforming guy. Whenever I see something that could be like jumpable, I try.
Yeah, but it looks like Bursky were being quite judicious with their use of invisible sculpts to hinder you from breaking everything apart.
So really great.
Can we take a look at this set, please, for a moment? This arc that you just went through, because this is something done by the DreamsCom team, right? Like, this is actually part of the template. I think this is so.
This one? Shreppy, are you still there? So I think what he wanted to say is that this kind of asset is really, really well done, and I'd agree. It's also a great use of this new flex setting, having it ordered like that to mimic these little tiles. So let's just wait for Shreppy to come back and explore again together. I think the stream is still going, so I'll just keep going a little here. What do we have here? Oh, let's take a look at that together with Shreppy later. Welcome to my booth. I make variety stuff that dreamers seem to like, so if you happen to stumble upon my profile, feel free to browse a bit. Okay, I do that. Mega WAN. Great. So what do we have here? Oh, that's so funny. That's me reading with my eyes closed. Many, many words. Yeah, nice one, Breezy. That's exactly what books look like. Funny. Oh, great. So I really want to take a look at this one here. And Treppy, I think you are back, right?
And I'm back, right.
So I just went on to explore a little on my own.
Look, I'm actually glad that the problem was on my side, and the stream kept going. Like, we can live with me not being along for 5 minutes or so. It's better than the stream not running.
I just wasn't sure for a second, but I was so happy to see that it was running too. So I already had a look here, and it looks so funny. Do you know the creator here?
It looks like Jamie Breeze, right? From or is it Ed? Who's the one from MM with the llamas?
I mean, there was this guy noticed here. So Breezy would be the one you're talking about.
Let me just check. I mean, who did Llama Quest? I'm pretty sure it's J plus B.
Great work anyway. Oh, we're talking about platforming. Let's see if we can platform here. No, we can't.
Oh yeah, it's J plus B from the MM team.
Definitely a great booth. So what I wanted to check out, but I wanted to wait for you to do this, is this one, because it looks like we can do a little text quest here. And let's do this together maybe.
Awesome.
So hi, welcome to DreamsCom. Let's do an emphatic hi.
yeah. Let's go up. Let's go
okay.
up.
Sorry that I don't have much to display. I only got dreams.
That's all right, of course.
Yeah. So anyway, starting today, I'm also there, also in the Dreamiverse, just like you. What do you want to answer?
Let's ask them what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. So, sure, I believe in playing to the strength of the medium. I want to create point and clicks and remix the creations of others.
Well, thumbs up from me for the point and clicks idea. I think we need far more point and click adventures in Dreams. I'm less sure about remixing the creations of others, but we don't know. It might be for the best.
Yeah. You know, too many people take pride in doing everything from scratch, when Dream's whole thing is shared assets.
You may be right.
It would be a pity for all those kids to go unused.
I'm just weird that way. Yes, let's go with that.
Yeah? Don't you want to say, hey, people work hard on those original creations, you know?
No, I mean it's obviously it's a matter of what you're using the remixed stuff for. If you're using it to build on it and to use stuff that was intended for being used, then I'm all for it. If it's about remixing stuff and then just passing it off as your own, I'm obviously less okay with that. But let's assume the best and go with it would be a pity for all those kids to go unused.
Yeah, and I would definitely agree to the extent that I would love to have a kind of third option to say I like these already existing assets to get started. It's so great that when you do something just with a blank canvas, you can just put some assets in there and get started. And within a few minutes, you have something that resembles the thing you wanted to come up with. And then in the second step, you can still go in there and do some assets on your own and refine stuff. So I like the kind of combination of using assets that are out there and doing some stuff on your own that might not be out there yet, and maybe even sharing that to keep the pool of assets growing, right?
Totally, yes.
So we chose the answer that you said, and exactly. See you later in the Dreamiverse. Okay.
Well, see you later. Also there.
Oh,
look!
Can I
there you have your little.
Okay.
There you have your little platforming challenge.
Yeah. So
it is on
that's
now.
totally my jam. Yeah. Right. So let me platform.
Okay.
So can I go up here?
If anyone's still watching, be advised that all following program will be postponed indefinitely.
Okay, I just want to see if there is some kind of hidden thing up here. No, it isn't. But selfie time, I guess. Oh, I don't want to fall down. Oh, I love it.
Yes.
It's so much fun.
Actually, you're already getting quite the mileage out of the selfie tool. That's really great. I think the team will appreciate that.
I had to look at this small booth when you were on stream for a quick time, but it's Mega WAN, I guess.
That's really neat. That slightly psychedelic animation in the back there. Wow.
So press the square button to hear me speak. Let's see.
Grapes, dynamite, bananas, grapes, bananas.
Okay.
Checkpoint.
So a lot of stuff going on here. Right now I'm featuring my fruit bowl race creation kit. If enough levels are submitted, I'll put them into a dream with menus, scoreboards, etc. So yeah, I mean, if you are into that, go ahead. Oh, again, such a nice statue for the middle of this place here. So that's kind of scary, to be honest. But maybe just me, because I'm like not a big fan of clowns.
No, definitely getting some kind of an it vibe from it.
Yeah, definitely. But it is interesting. So, you know, if the guys were following us, that would be the icing on the cake for this one, right? So if it kept looking at us from different angles.
But it is a really impressive sculpt.
Yeah, so much detail in here. It definitely is beautiful.
And there's a lovely amount of stylization to it, which is also really neat.
So, what do we have here? Dolphin Drew 2036. Okay. I need to just get my glasses really quick. So
they may have incorporated a little too the text is not definitely not enough text in this booth, right?
Okay, we won't read anything here, but obviously collaborators are wanted.
Oh wow!
About me. Nationality, Canadian. Hobby, studying languages, likes pizza, spaghetti, and flags. Okay, we see the studying languages thing.
Oh, I get it. So they've decided to have a little greeting for each and every language they could find. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Willkommen an meinem DreamsCom 23 Stand.
Welcome to Dolphin Drew 2036's DreamsCom booth. Yeah. Bienvenue à mon stand de DreamsCom. So how is your what else do we have? Italian.
Let me see. Where's Italian? Benvenuti a mio stand della DreamsCom. I have no idea what 23 is. 23. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry if anyone from Italy should be watching this. It's a disgrace. I know.
It's a great way of displaying your love for different languages. I like it a lot. Text goes here. Yes, it does. Nice.
Indeed. It looks like they missed an opportunity to feature yet more text there.
It's kind of fitting, right? So if you are someone who really likes languages and who really likes, especially to read languages, maybe. So it's kind of in the general idea of the booth too, right? So to use a lot of text, to use a lot of language, if you are really into languages. So
now this freaking game, I used to be addicted to this. Have you played it?
Okay, I've never played it. We need to check it out.
Yes, you should. It's I don't want to give too much away, but it's kind of a racing game. And what's neat about it is it has these daily cycling challenges. So you keep playing it each day, flying around the course in these various rocket buses. And it's pretty cool. It's kind of neat. It has different challenges, and Tricobalt and Black Cat Tracks, who are the creators here, keep adding stuff to the game. And the latest update, they're still working on the latest update, I think, where you will actually get to fly these scooters that you see on the right there. So you won't only have access to buses, but you also have access to these scooters. And I actually did some of those scooters. The template is fantastic, fun to mess around with. Yeah. And the game is also very neat as well.
And what's the deal with these kinds of jars of jam?
Oh, yeah, that's...
They are the power-ups or the coins of the game?
It's kind of a collectible. Like there's several things you can pick up in the game, and you will always return to those little glasses of jam because they are like a bit like money in the game.
Right, again, a really nice floor. And we said that at the very beginning of the stream. It's already so impressive how many great creations are really in this year's DreamsCom. I mean, there were so many people saying like people will leave Dreams. It will be hard to find new content, and I mean this really speaks to the fact that the community is still alive, and I love that.
I mean, you couldn't possibly say that this is an event for a dying community, right? We've already seen so much stuff here, and it's really heartening to see that people are still taking an interest and people are still putting in the work to create these booths. And of course that the DreamsCom team actually went through the mountainous work of putting it all together in such a beautiful way. Mm-hmm. Oh, now this I think is for Lumi's Tale, which is an ongoing platformer project by Luminous. Mm-hmm. They keep posting a lot of stuff on Twitter and a lot of animations involving their characters and a lot of character concepts. And the game is actually quite neat as well. I ran through the beta earlier to get another look at it. And the booths are also always quite lovely.
I love
and
it.
They allow for platforming, as we can all see.
Yeah. So that's my number one check I'll do in any booth we visit. Can I platform on elements on it? And here again.
Do you do that in real life as well, I wonder?
In real life, you mean like yes. when I go to the next bus station? Do I ride the rails and stuff like that?
When you're at some kind of convention or trade show, do you keep climbing?
No, I'm not that much into parkouring in real life, but I love it in computer games.
What's this though? This is interesting.
Sumi?
Is there something behind this sofa, maybe?
Okay. I mean, what platforming is to me is like looking for hidden treasures behind sofas and
yeah,
things
sure.
that might be used to hide something for you, right?
Okay. And I mean, it's also a way of finding playable elements, I guess, in these worlds, right? And to find some kind of emergent gaming. Oh yeah, Dreamsfest! Shout out to Dreamsfest, who actually are still accepting community contributions for the upcoming Dreamsfest. So Dreamsfest will be happening in August, I think. And they are still accepting music performances and or yurts and these are the yurts, and these are these little spheres here. You can also design one of those, and they are still accepting them until the end of July, if I remember correctly. And fun fact, I did one of those yurts, and it may just be and posted it on Twitter, and it may just be my most successful Twitter post of all time. Weirdly enough.
Okay.
Oh, this is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to this. This is the Myriad by. Let me think a second. I think I'll remember the creator name. It's one of the games I'm most looking forward to, actually, because it has this really great visual style. It looks super involved with lots of game mechanics, and the booth is also quite wonderful.
Yeah, all these tiny little details.
Let me just check out the name of the creator.
Okay, I can get up there.
All right, it's Immortal Mason.
But I think he released an early version of the game. I'm not sure
Yes,
if he's still working on it. I hope so.
I think he's still working on it. I hope he's still working on it. The early version, the alpha of the main scene for the game is available and can be played. But the last thing I heard was Immortal Mason was still tweaking it and was still planning to get the finished version out. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm really, really looking forward to this. Actually, it's one of my most anticipated Dreams creations.
It's such a unique visual style, and it also gameplay-wise looks really, really neat.
You know, it's so neat because it kind of combines several things that I'm very fond of. It has a bit of a Wind Waker look, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. There's a bit of the Mark of Kree in there. I don't know if you ever played that. It's a PlayStation 2 action adventure, and yeah, I've been following this on Twitter for a bit, and it's really, really promising.
Definitely. So here we have Mr. Impy.
Mr. Impy.
You should follow him.
Wait,
Hi, Mr. Impy.
Oh no, is that Mr. Impy?
Here? That's cool, I guess. Wait, what? Someone's actually here? That's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, go get some.
All the merch is sold out because they like him so much, Mr. Impy.
The shop.
Mr. Impy seems to be a bit under the weather, actually.
Mr. Impy's worthless crap merchandise store. Okay, but everything is sold out. Oh yeah.
Way to reach for the stars.
Okay, let's keep going.
Oh, this is neat. This is neat. This might seem familiar to you.
Yeah, I think it's Ivy and Thorn.
It's Ivy and Thorn. All right, by Vector Slinger. And you know what? Kamian and me both playtested the first test level for this upcoming game. You will love,
I'm so in for this. Sorry.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
so
yes.
in for this. So I was like, okay, is it like just showing off these awesome assets that he did, and then you go to the door and you see Bart from the other side, which tells me there is some little riddles going on here, and I love it.
It's really neat. Like I said, I did a small run through the exhibition earlier, and this was the one thing that I had to play through because I couldn't help myself.
Since we play tested, I think we know a little bit that not everyone might know.
Right.
Yeah.
But you will love how much this feels like the real game, actually.
Oh, great. Oh yeah. Let's pull this book. Okay. Oh, this is such a great idea to really use it to give a really, really tiny look of what the game might feel like.
I know, right?
Oh, it's so nice. Ivy and Thorn, trapped in a mysterious tower, a princess seeks to unlock the castle's secrets and find her own path to freedom.
And I think it's safe to say that we are both really looking forward to this game because
definitely.
We're great fans of Vector Slinger's work. We are happy enough and fortunate enough to regularly get to playtest his content beforehand. And the test level for this, which is available now, so you can play it if you want, you definitely should because it's really, really neat. It's a really, really fantastic vertical slice of what Vector Slinger is going for with the finished game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also drop dead gorgeous, as you can see.
Yeah. So it should go on our shortlist, most impressive booths.
It already, yeah, to the most impressive booth shortlist. Quite agreed.
Okay. So do we have here? Hello. Yeah.
You know what? You know what though? I would also suggest adding Suti Pinion's booth to the list as well.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ooh, what's that?
I write music that never gets released. Streaming every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Bit of a Silent Hill vibe going on here, right?
Okay, I really want to see how many of these little puppets are still on there. It's like...
Oh, right. Maybe
I don't know the English expression, but it's in Germany Apfelmännchen. You know that? where you have these ever-repeating structures, one in one, like fractals.
Yeah.
But it's only 3, I think. I was thinking like there is a tinier guy on every hand, but it's only 3, I guess. All right. I think that's it for this floor. Again, so much nice stuff. I mean, it's so impressive. I'm a little sad that I didn't have the time to do a booth on my own. So
wait a second though, Cayman. I think you overlooked one small booth to the right there. Yeah, straight ahead. Did you look at that one?
No, not yet.
Ah, there you go.
These are the eye flowers.
Oh, this is neat.
What I love is it's such a nice effect. Using just one flag like this is obviously one of the round flags. I know it because I started doing some kind of animation work on my own a few days ago, and I used that to do ripples for swimming. So this is a flag that is really, really nice and versatile. And as we can see, it can also be used to do a pupil.
Does it say somewhere who did this? This is really cool. Really beautiful.
No, I'm afraid I don't see anything in regard to a signature or something like that. But yeah, it's nice. All right. So we have Lone's business. What's happening here? Service, please. Hello. Anyone here?
Ding 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 ding.
Ling 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 ling. Okay, let's see if someone is here. No. Is there some money? No, it's already taken. I mean, it looks like Lon's out of business, right?
Yeah, certainly on its last legs. Yeah.
But I like the vibe of the booth. I mean, the lighting is great.
Love the colors.
Yeah. And it has this kind of retro style, like the chairs in particular. I really like it. But maybe just the wrong button. Just want to look if I missed something.
Yeah, the actual party goes on in the back.
I streamed together with you for too long. I keep looking behind booth if there is some Easter egg. When you got disconnected earlier, you wanted to say something about the assets here.
Yeah. I mean, I really love this. Like, this is such a lovely asset. I love it. I'm a lot into ruins in my video games, so I love that. But this is so beautiful. It's like I love what they did with the general template. It's so lovely and detailed and inviting, and at the same time it doesn't overshadow the actual booths, which I think is a great achievement in itself.
So, Brandon Boy's listening booth. Okay, can we listen here? I see.
Just a little drum and bass.
I was just looking if I could do another track here, but I think it's just the one track.
I think this might be reusing one of the listening booth templates from last year, right? Where that used to be a thing.
Presents the orb.
Yeah.
Oh, but it looks so cool.
But I think I might recognize that grill from RID, isn't it?
Yeah, you might recognize it from RIT, but I think it was a community asset I found somewhere.
Right.
But it looks kind of different too. I mean, it's not such a big creative leap, right? To do a grid like that. So it could be something that Lucid did on their own.
Right, I rather thought maybe you had reused Lucid Stew's original asset in RIT, right? Because that you pulled stuff from all over the Dreamiverse for the game, right?
Might be true, but I think it's not this one. If we used one of his, it's not this one. It looks different. But great work on the assets. I mean, all the details here in regard to these little screws, little spots of rust there, and so on. I think this really is so nicely done from an asset point of view.
Seeing how this is one of the small booths, he did it all with just 5% thermo. That has to be mentioned as well.
Yeah, really great. Look for Gordwick's neon.
Oh, it's Gordwick again. Yeah, look, I said something about Gordwick being such a amazing creator with all kinds of neon assets, and there you have it. That's proof of concept for that.
So does that mean that there are more neon assets in this DreamsCom, and we should keep looking out for them?
I mean, how many? Let me just remember. I think I'm not sure whether one could enter 3 different booth sizes or 2. Maybe it was 3, which would open the door to yet more neon assets, and it would also open the door to yet another Spineblood booth. We haven't seen a Spineblood booth for 5 minutes, so there must be another one coming up.
Maybe at the very end. So here we have Reaper Junior, I guess.
Oh. That looks like some family-friendly entertainment. This is cool.
Oh, okay. Because being better than strangers is why the internet was invented in the first place.
I mean,
some truth dropped here, right?
I love the sense of humor in this.
Yeah. Okay. There's 100 different Spineblood booths. Okay. Whoa!
That was nice.
Whoa! That was close.
Oh, and I'm
look at that! What's happening
Ram
here?
In the chat.
That's so nice.
Hey Ram, glad to have you here. Ram is saying there are 100 different Spineblood booths. I certainly believe it, Ram. I certainly believe it.
So we already found 2 of them, right? So
yeah, we found 2 of them.
98 left.
There ought to be more. Oh, is that a little chocolate?
Bears.
Yeah. That is cute. And also tasty.
They don't like me because I ate that chocolate. But what is this about? Let's have a look. This is Bear Story 15, Secrets of the Chocolate Bar.
Oh, Bear Story is this animation series by Chuckle Fun, isn't it? I think it's Chuckle Fun and Mr. Casey Jones, and they're doing this super expansive animation series that I think I have yet to get into. But I think it's that. Yeah, Bear Story. Sounds familiar.
I didn't see that yet. A kind of Darth Vader impression of the... I really like these interactive booths.
I love that you get to create your own pride death.
My tribute to the beach booth. Okay, there must be a way in.
Yes, there must be a way in. Some sinister beach corp shenanigans, of course.
Okay.
Is it really just... Is that all there is?
Looks like it. I mean, this looks suspicious here.
Totally. And that kicked in part on the right side of the door also seemed a little suspicious to me.
Ah,
there we go.
Okay.
There we
Okay.
go.
Was it just me? Could I do this the entire time and just didn't try
Probably.
it? I mean, it was just me professionally building suspense. So.
Of course. Let's go with that.
Oh.
Who's that on the sofa, though? Connie seems to have had a rough day. Oh, wow, this is neat.
And we can platform, which always is a plus.
And
there's a PS4.
I wonder, now I want to know if this was really made by John Beach or is it really a tribute? It seems sinister enough to be an actual Beach Corp thing, I'd say.
This is not the best booth in the world. This is tribute. Okay, Marcus was here alongside Kareem. Thank you both for inspiring creativity.
Ram knew the secret with walking through the front. Ram, is this actually yours?
This is a public service announcement to remind you that animated flex can be very dangerous.
It certainly seems subtly scary enough to be yours, I'd say.
So here we have Green Guy Software.
Oh, is this from Bifson, maybe? Because Green Guy is obviously Bifson's, but maybe not. Oh, Ram just said in the chat that there's a secret message from him coming over the PA system. So
in the booth or in general?
No. I think one of those public service announcements.
Okay. So that means we need to stay here on this floor until we hear it. So it's on this very floor.
I probably know what it is, Ram. It's probably run, a little liminal insider, that one.
Great. I think we saw everything here, then, right? And heard everything. Again, big shout out to everyone on this floor.
Yeah, fantastic work all around.
Really love it. And I have to say, I mean, you talked about this earlier, how the way this is put together really complements the different booths. I would subscribe to that and say that in regards to how fun it is to explore the different booths, I think this is, to me, even better than the last DreamsCom that was done by Media Molecule. I mean, in regard to how it is arranged, how it is put together. I think the last DreamsCom was like really impressive in regards to the art style and so on. But here is, I think, what really fascinates me here is how the environment really makes the booths shine here, right? So it's really like
This one coming up here. This is definitely one for our list to check out later. I already sent you this, in fact.
It's the Spiders Have Four Legs game.
Yeah, by Pyrogigon. It's.
I had a quick look at it, and I was blown away by the introductory cutscene, which is so incredible. Gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous.
Absolutely incredible, and it needs way more place, is what I can say to that.
And I mean, we see hints of it here, right? So, I mean, look at this kind of animations that are done here at the very walls. And the intro scene was like that. And then I started playing, and the game was as gorgeous as the intro scene. But yes. I have to admit that it took me a really long time to get used to the controls, which is on purpose, because it's like you are a spider with 4 legs, and it's a really interesting control scheme that needs some time to wrap your head around. And then I did basically the first level, and I'm happy. I'm really, really looking forward to go back to it later.
I can tell you kind of get into a kind of groove with it after a while. Like at the beginning, it takes a lot of doing, but you get into that kind of groove, and it's definitely from a stylistic perspective, it's one of the most visually and audio-visually arresting creations in Dreams. It's a vibe.
Musical flora here, percussion, plucked strings. Boat strings, choir.
And Ram is saying in the chat he should have done a liminal reference. You should. Having the rabbit in here somewhere would have killed somebody.
Really nice idea.
I wonder. Yeah, this is. This is. I don't know how to pronounce the username, but it's Retsa Meta May. I'm not sure, but I remember their dragon bands. They always used to have these mechanical dragons acting out these complex musical arrangements. Oh, Daiti. Daiti is one of the team members on DreamsCom 23. So thumbs up, Daiti. Fantastic work from you and the team. And it's great to see that you also have your own booth here. Oh, and it's for her music album that was released a while ago.
I really like here how the paintings are used to complement the rest of the assets here.
Actually, since we were just talking about spiders have four legs, if I'm correctly informed, Daiti also helped with some of the painting effects in the cutscenes. So you might recognize the style because it also appears in Spiders Have Four Legs, I think.
The original Emerald Tower. Also nice.
Oh, here's another Godwick.
Godwick again.
Not neon this time, but
I love this effect of kind of
drop dead gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
This is very so nice. I think this reminds me of BioShock before everything just turns to shit. No, yeah, I love the Art Deco or even Art Nouveau stylings of this. This is really gorgeous.
So here we have bigger, better bass. Bass. Okay. The question is, can we platform? Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Right onto the killer robot.
Yeah, I'm trying that, but there's an invisible scarf there.
You know what? Looking at that robot, though, let me just try my best David Hayter impression when I say Metal Gear. Tell me, Kamian, do you think love can bloom on the battlefield?
Don't allow your anxiety to take over.
Okay. Sorry. Definitely a nice beat. And it has kind of War of the Worlds vibes too.
Well, I think it does look like a Dreams Metal Gear version, though. Oh yeah, but I see what you mean about War of the Worlds with the alien in the back, right?
Yeah, the tripods. If they are tripods, I'm not sure. Again, so much diversity in the booths here. Oh, and this looks also really nice. Oh, look at that. What is that effect? There's so much detail here. I mean, whoa.
Ahoy there, matey.
Hi there, matey. Lucid Stew, okay.
Lucid Stew once again. This is Drop Dead Gorgeous. Let's put this down for our list of candidates of the best booth.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think this might be just a case where there are just like 2 or 3 assets in total, and that's why you have all this detail, and then these assets are used in many combinations to achieve this effect. But it really looks like a rendering.
It's great, yeah. It's really great. I think it makes the best possible use of Dreams' various sculpting and painting mechanics to create something that really looks, well, like something beyond Dreams, actually.
Oh, and we can platform. Put it on the list, please.
Yes.
Look at that.
And it even has a scary tentacle monster, which is always a plus.
Nice.
Selfie time.
Okay, I don't want to overdo it, but since you said it, let's take one. Okay, let's look into the camera. There we go. Oh,
yeah, this is
wrong
one.
button.
This is one to show the folks at home. And this was when I was climbing on the tentacle
You
monster.
won't believe what I saw.
Yeah.
Really nice. All right, so what I really like is that I'm already looking forward to the last statue, because I know that right before the end there will be one last statue. There always is. Okay, interesting.
This is a little brutalist, isn't it?
Yeah. And from this side, it looks like cheese.
But you know what? From this side, it does look like some kind of stylized bird, maybe, or some bearded,
or butterfly.
some bearded face.
A butterfly with chipped wings, like it's, yeah. I mean, that's art when you see different things in it, and it's open to your interpretation.
I think it's even more Art Deco than it is brutalism. It has this Art Deco vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So I've totally lost count. Where are we at? Oh, we are
7.
7. So we still have quite a bit to go. That's nice.
Okay, what's happening here? A
Whoa.
big main board? A motherboard? Okay.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Protozoan games. Only 1979. I'm definitely wondering what this is about. Like, it has kind of Throne vibes for me, like this motherboardy structure here, and like these VR effects.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum. This is one of the booths where I am wondering if we stay around long enough, will something special happen? But I think it's just a repeating loop.
I mean, it's by Tony 1979, so that tells you it ought to be something good, actually. Let me write this down. Maybe we can check afterwards if there's something to it.
Yeah.
Protozoan games.
I once felt shame.
Ooh, this is my jam.
Give hope. No.
Come on now.
I was just joking.
Don't be like that.
Let's see what happens. Now I feel colorful, happy.
Wow.
Oh, what a nice effect.
How lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And really well done too.
Yeah.
Are those text boxes, I wonder? Probably, right?
Oh, it's really impressive.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Can we do this effect once again? I would love to see it again.
Seems like it only plays once.
Oh.
I mean, you can, of course, rewind the scene.
Maybe some things are meant to be just
experienced only
ephemeral.
once,
Yeah.
right?
I really liked it a lot. Oh, nice. So what do we have here? It's like a atomic structure of a girl.
This is neat, I think, because it's this is totally outside the box of what you would expect, given the fact that you had this this rectangular cube of marble to work with.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty cool. It's a cool way of solving this creative challenge. You know, in hindsight, I think it would have been really cool to add some plaques to these statues that show who made them or what the title is.
Okay, welcome to New Nose.
I think this is Noseband's booth, and he's a creator for both music, and he's also the creator of Box Boy, which is a pretty neat, almost open-world platforming experience.
Hello, DreamsCom. This is me, Ben Nose. I am listenable in the following listening places: Spotify, Apple Music, etc. The booth contains 3 samples of my work. Okay, these were just then little samples of 3 songs that we could listen to. A Lovely Town, Everything Breaking, and 2 Spinning Balls. Interesting. I really like that we not only have these booths that are all about visual splendor, but also booths that try to feature these kind of musical bits. That's really nice.
I love the somewhat vaporwave inspired color scheme though for the booth.
The Myth of Forest, Gossum's Reign. Oh, I'm all in for these little creatures.
Oh, look at the little crab there.
Yeah. It's finally time to introduce Wisp. He's Forest's companion fox. He'll travel with you, I think, in the overworld and help attack nearby enemies. He also can help find hidden treasures and secrets. Oh, I really want to go on an adventure now with the little fox. So who else do we have? This is Moonstone, powerful enough to break any seal. It can give the Moonlight Sword strength, making them a powerful duo. Moonstone.
So that's the Moonstone up there, right?
This one.
Looks like looks like the Moonstone is giving you a bit of side eye, though.
Yeah, definitely. And
I think that may be our player character, right?
The Myth Forest Gossum's Reign now has a new demo update. Okay, let's have a look at that.
Yeah, Myth of Forests, Gossum's Reign. I'm taking a note here.
The beach is now accessible and the overworld has a new look. Check it out if you haven't already. Yeah, we'll do that. Full game next year. And the music too is so playful. Really fits the overall vibe of this booth. Chilling at the beach. Nice. Oh, you could collect the coin. The Moonstone.
That's cool. Now make a run for it.
Ah! Oh, I'm so used to pressing L3 to run that I did the selfie cam. Okay. So
we actually maybe we need to do another version of this stream where we just have the selfie cam mode activated the entire freaking time.
Oh yeah, this will give me headaches.
What's this? Root maneuver dentistry. Ooh, this sounds not exactly promising, I think.
Hello, I have an appointment. Hello.
I mean, that's
How
awfully,
rude!
awfully convenient that you have to get the opportunity to get a root canal treatment while you're visiting DreamsCon.
Yeah. Brush your teeth. Your breath smells. Thank you very much. Everybody hates you, okay?
That's the kind of positivity you want from a dentist's office.
Nothing but the tooth. Flossing in the wild. Eating onions for better breath. Meet the bad boy dentist from the Bronx. The #1 monthly dentist magazine. Okay. Daddy, can we please go? I'm not sure I want to be here. You should have brushed your teeth. Oh no! My teeth hurts.
He's having a bad toothache, all right.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. What is happening in here? Okay.
Hey, what did you think would happen?
So how is this supposed to help me with my toothache? Okay. Loop master, I see.
All the pounding from the beat is probably doing wonders for your teeth.
No walk-ins, no vampires, no NHS. Okay. Okay. Definitely interesting to explore.
Oh yeah, I think this is one for one of the racing games, right? Oh, that's cool.
Florida gridlocked. Oh, can we do skins and? Oh yeah, cool.
Ha! St. Petersburg pink. Yeah, right.
Okay, let me get in the driver's seat. Wait. Oh please, this must be possible. Oh, okay, I'll just stay here. Daytona Red. Tampa Goth. Now it's starting at the beginning again. So, and we have lights. Always nice. Let's do a check if all the lights are working. Roof. Let's do the roof. Oh, how cool is that? It's a painting, right? And
very cool. Very cool. That's
really nice.
That's the German in you speaking, right? Wanting to make sure everything is in perfect order.
Oh, you got that. You must be a German too.
It's in the blood. What can we do?
Time for vacation, but first you must flow through the crazy Florida traffic.
I think maybe you should recenter your imp. The player character is looking a little
it's drifting a little all the time. I've been resetting it like dozens of times already.
That's better.
Nice.
Very nice.
I really like the interactive elements in many of these booths. Okay, where is my final statue?
And what really gets me is we have yet to see the first cube smear, right?
Yeah, and we have yet to see a booth, I think, it has to do with citadels and something like that.
I don't know if that'll happen.
Come on, I know you. You certainly went through the entire thing until you found it.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it actually. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't in there.
Three more to go. Digital Dreams, indie games.
What's happening here?
Mini games. And again, is it platformable?
It is.
Nice. Can you strap yourself? Yes. Okay. Oh, I like it a lot, and the kind of
that's
window
always-
art here is also really nice.
That actually that window almost looks like one of Gordwick's. I wonder if it's if it's a Gordwick design. Really cool. Fish tank, very good.
Has gained sentience. Please, don't interact.
Don't tap the glass.
That's
It would be so
probably-
cool if you just tap the glass and
it
the
all
whale
breaks.
come here, the orca would come here.
It all breaks. The orca comes down and just flops around on the floor in a sad way.
And I'd feel bad the entire evening.
Yeah, yeah. But isn't there a way to go into the actual fish tank? I wonder.
Okay, you wonder or you tried it and you know there is a way in there.
I didn't try it, but I remember similar booths from the previous years, and I think there was always a way to just slide in there. If not, it would seem like a bit of a missed opportunity.
No, I don't seem to find a way in. But it's still gorgeous, so
Your mum has called. It's bath time.
oh, I'm always one to really like if the booth also looks nice from the back. So some of the booth really are like this, just the canvas itself. And I
Yeah.
like that some of them really also took the extra effort to make the backside also look nice. So,
Oh, this is cool.
Mimosa Cafe.
Mimosa Cafe.
Oh,
Oh, I think, is this from Trix, I wonder? I
Hey,
think
have
I
you-
saw the...
played the Dream Oasis Nihiru? No,
I think I
okay,
saw
no.
this. I think I already saw this on Twitter.
I mean, it's such an interesting combination of having these gas masks and then this medieval kind of setting. Whatever's happening here. We used all the water we had left for the fountain. Okay. Yeah, that was a good choice. Who needs to drink? Let's have a fountain. Really nice, though.
If they don't have water, let them drink Coke.
Don't stand there. People will notice me. Okay. In case of nuclear attack, press the red button. Don't panic and follow the instructions. Okay, I really want to press it.
It would be really cool if we could take a gas mask. I mean, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, so interesting. So many questions. What do you say? Oh, do you know where Mum went? I think she is
no,
in the hub world.
That's sad. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, what's
Oh,
that?
as I live and breathe. What's that?
Oh,
You know,
but-
you know what? You know what though? You're right. I did, of course, go in there, and you know what I really love about this? What I really love about this, the way the light falls on that crystal, because I didn't plan that. That's just something that happened when the scene was put together.
because they
and I
knew
really-
that they would have to put it this way to have this
No,
nice
it really wasn't. It really wasn't planned at all, and it's such a it's either serendipity or somebody from the team paid attention. Either way, it's such a great little surprise. It was such a great little surprise for me.
What we can say is, I mean, you are not allowed to say this yourself because you did this booth, right? But I'm allowed to say it. It's, I think, really one of your best works in regard to the art style. So I think this really shows how far you have come in regard to putting together these little worlds, the use of the different assets together with the paintings and these nice text field effects here. I really, really like it a lot, and the lighting is also nice.
That's so kind of you to say. Thank you. Two little things. One, before I already told you this, but this is actually kind of a mock-up, right? Like the level that this is supposed to represent still doesn't exist. So I really used the booth as a way of making, if you want, a vertical slice for the intended world that I want to create for this. The other thing is shout out must go to a Vector Slinger once again, because I actually reverse engineered his cool little painting butterflies that he used in Scale, in his game Scale. And I knew I wanted some really cheap butterflies to be around in this booth, so I kind of had to reverse engineer his effect, and I did that, and it works just as well as it did in his own game.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Also,
tell us
there's
about
a demo.
the different acts of the Citadel saga. Act 3 is still to come out, right? The Red Wanderer chooses different.
There's a demo available right now, I'll have you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but this was fun. One last thing, maybe. I was really, when Media Molecule announced that they were ending support for Dreams in September, that really threw me in for a loop, and it really killed my motivation to do a lot with Dreams. And then when the DreamsCom team announced that they were going to do another event, that was really something that brought me back into wanting to create. And so working on this booth for DreamsCom really was something that gave me back my Dreams mojo, if you will.
Oh, that's such a nice thing to say in regards to the people who put together the DreamsCom. I think this is kind of the dream of it, right? To do this, to inspire the community, and to keep people motivated and share all the great creations.
It's really just the honest truth. I mean, when they originally announced that there was going to be a community-centered DreamsCom, I thought, yeah, well, too little, too late. But then when I saw the work they were willing to put into it, I just couldn't not participate. And in the end, coming up with something for DreamsCom was really something that, like I said, that gave me back a lot of motivation. So we have to thank them, I think, on the one hand for keeping DreamsCom alive and for doing such a sterling service to the community. But I personally also have to thank them for giving me back a lot of my motivation to create in Dreams again.
Yeah, definitely. So that being said, here seems to be a booth of many, many projects.
Oh, wow. That's quite the roadmap.
and most of it is to be announced or coming soon. The Multiverse Project. See left wall for more details. Okay.
I mean, there can never be enough Sonic games in Dreams. I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Yeah, I mean, more power to them for doing so many different games. And I think this is also something that Dreams is about, right? We have these projects that are really in-depth and really trying to do something from scratch. And I think here it is like inspired by Dreams or kind of fan stuff. And I think that's also part of Dreams. And if it's nicely done and gives the people creating it a nice time, I think that's also great.
It's a great way to start out. If nothing else, it's a great way to get started and to set out into the world of creating games and creating playable experiences.
Nice. So, 2 more floors to go.
2 more floors to go.
And then we need to do a quick look at the mini game at the very start.
Absolutely.
Me. Alternate Rooms. A showcase I made for the Alternate Realities Community Jam. It's my proudest creation.
And it's maybe platformable, but yes, it is platformable.
Yeah, cool.
The measure of any given
and again, how nicely does this fit in here? Like,
yes.
It's so nice. It really looks like it belongs exactly at this place.
Yeah, the two
Like,
things just neatly complement each other, which I think is such a good thing. Like, not neither of them threatens to overshadow the other, which is fantastic.
so here we have Sackboy XR8. What's going on here? Jam music videos.
And this in the middle, it almost seems like a little platformer advertisement, right?
I'm trying to make my way there. Ha!
There you go.
A kind of giraffe.
Yeah, a little giraffe character, seems like.
Oh, you know what I missed? We need to go back because I know in the last floor there was a statue in the middle that I wanted to show in the end, and I missed it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it was your statue. I went in from behind, and I thought, oh well, we'll come along, and then we have a look at it, and I forgot to look at it. I'm so sorry.
Well, I wouldn't have insisted.
Controllers to the supply closet at your earliest convenience.
Over 290 musics created by Justin Art. Yeah.
Man, you know what? Seeing this booth, because this is something I've wanted to point out for a number of booths. I always, my biggest respect to those people who have to advertise a diverse skill set, you know? Because it's easy. Like for me, it was always clear that I was going to advertise Citadel, which is an ongoing game project. So I always knew what approach to take. Now, if somebody in the Dreamiverse is doing music and pixel art and animation and making games, my heart goes out to them, because it must be so hard to come up with a DreamsCom booth that showcases all of these different talents. And it's such a challenge to have all that in the same space and to give it all the same room or the same importance. Like that always jumps out to me when we encounter one of the booths that advertises several different media formats or several different types of creations.
So, while you were talking, I was already looking at this. Andrew of the Dead, a game by Lupertoon. Coming October 17th. So, Andrew of the Dead is a fighting game and a sequel to Andrew the Half Zombie, with more in-depth combat and new features. Yeah, also looks interesting.
Andrew of the Dead.
The Diamond Shards. A game by TX Packer Backer. So it looks like that there are a lot of games coming out, so that's nice.
TX Packerbacker.
Packerbacker, yeah. Obviously, you can like fly. You have like an Iron Man suit kind of thing. You have a sword, looks like. So there must be some fighting. Interesting. Void, time, storm, destruction, foliage. Okay. So I guess these might be like different elements that you can channel, something like that.
Yeah.
Search for the diamond shards in Dream Surfing for a demo. Okay. Interesting.
You know, something that I think is really a shame. What I would have loved to see return is the ability to walk straight from a booth to a demo.
Yeah.
And I think this was suggested to the team, and they did want to do that, or they thought about doing that, but in the end they decided against it, because given the new release rules and mechanisms in Dreams, it would have meant that if somebody submitted a demo but then deleted it later, it would have broken the entirety of DreamsCom. So it was really ultimately the right call to make. But this would have been so nice, like to go back to the way it was at the very first DreamsCom, where you could really access the demo right from the booth. I know it wasn't possible under the given rules, and I know they made the right call, in my opinion. But this is really that would have been the ideal solution to be able to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is another Dreams Fest booth.
Another
Very
Dreams
cool.
Fest booth, yeah. Also really nice.
And this is really nice because the event is styled around Burning Man and having this festival in the desert. And I think it's really cool to have this hippie-esque school bus as an exhibition piece.
Cobalt Blues.
Cobalt Blues.
Jump and
This sounds like
Jam.
music. Oh, this looks like a mini game. Is this actually doing something, or?
I'm not sure. I just try to find out if I can actually.
I mean, if this was Dorian's booth, this would be some kind of fiendishly hard, coordination-based platforming hellhole.
Yeah, you need to remember the pattern and then write.
And I mean that in the best possible way. I've always enjoyed Dorian's DreamsCom booths, but it doesn't seem like it actually does anything, right?
But it is intriguing, and I think it's kind of maybe a demo for the kind of game you can really play.
Yeah.
In regard to giving you the feeling of it. Yeah, Jump and Jam. Cobalt Blues.
And you know what? Maybe upon a future visit, we'll still be able to figure out if there's something behind it. This looks like the
one we
other
already
statue we saw,
yeah.
right? And this one, I remember this one. Didn't we see this earlier?
Yeah, I think at the very first or second floor.
Right. Yeah. We were wondering
Three-eyed,
whether this was some kind of game.
Display only.
By the way, to anyone still watching here with us, it's quite fine if you don't want to post any comments, but I've been wondering whether the chat was still working. So if somebody could maybe just give us a little a shout out so we know if it's still working.
Infinite Dreams. Big shout out to their last
Dreams,
game.
Yeah.
What is it called? With the cubes?
Cubill. It's called Cubill,
yeah.
or probably Cubille. I don't know. It's absolutely. Oh yeah, Ram. Thank you. You guys are still there. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, an absolutely fantastic group of creators. Everything they do is always
here's a little sneak peek.
So drop dead gorgeous, but the game was really something else.
I really love the game.
And you wouldn't probably talk about this yourself, but let me just tell you, dear viewers, that Camion here is currently holding first place in the time attack for Cubill, and he's sitting at, I think, 1 minute 40, and I actually doubt that anyone will ever be able to beat that, because I hadn't the slightest idea how he did it.
We might need to check that again. Maybe someone broke my record. And I don't think it's 1 minute 40, it's like 4 minutes something. And I think that what I really like about this game, and I think this is something that fits really nicely in what you just said, it's a game that really allows you to break the game in many ways, to come up with solutions that might not be intended by the creators, but they might be not. But it's really like they give you a certain range of different mechanics, and then you are free to combine them and use them in any way you want. And the I think biggest praise I can heap on the game is that anything I tried where I thought, does this work, really worked in the end, and this is so nice. And
I mean, it's so great that how incredibly confident they were in their key mechanics, right? Like the game uses actual physics, so you are, like you said, you are welcome to try and break it in all kinds of ways, and even if it doesn't work, it will end up being entertaining and amusing and interesting. And you're being far too modest. I just took the liberty of checking back, and you actually your best time is sitting at 1 minute 41 seconds, and the next best one on the list is at 5 minutes 33 seconds. So let's see anyone beat that. Like I said, if you don't give away your secret, I doubt anyone will ever reach that time. So this is kind of nice with the cardboard.
Yeah, so I just started it, and it's like a twister causing some destruction here.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh my god.
The effect was so nice. Like the apples, they don't just fall off; they disappear because the cardboard turns around. Now there's a plane
This
crashing.
is really well made. I love how it just keeps escalating.
And in the end, the entire booth needs to come down.
Needs to just fold in on itself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But look,
I love
that they designed it to reset itself. This is really cool.
Yeah, and within this kind of general idea of having it like a cardboard box, it's also nice. So it doesn't just reset itself; the elements come back along these tiny little lines.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's really good.
Oh, Red is also here.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to Red Saikatsu and to Red from the Red series, which will be receiving another very, very promising installment, actually. I hope Red Saikatsu is still working on Paper Red, which is a spin on Paper Mario. And I've been watching in on some of the streams. It looks incredible.
Yeah, it looks really, really nice. So the art style is really impressive.
Magnificent, isn't it? The great emerald there, mystically holding everything together. However, I can feel the light fading, and I do not know how long the entity will remain. I fear this may be the last time we'll be in each other's presence, and thus I suggest having one last look at everything being built here.
Damien, are you sure Thomas, your brother Thomas, didn't provide the voiceover for this?
It sounds like Okil, right? Yeah.
It kind of reminds me a lot of his boss voiceovers for Rit 2.
An album that's so close to being done, I'm just undecided on animations.
This is a neat way of presenting it.
Yeah, nice. All right, I think that's it. That were all the floors. I promised to go back to show the statue you made, so let's do that. I think it's floor 7.
Hall 8, I think.
8? Yeah, okay,
Yes.
I'm already in here, sorry. So let's just speed run to the exit. Oh, let's get some of the tunes again. The dentist. Don't look.
It's fascinating, isn't it? I mean, we've gone through all 10 floors, and it not a dull moment.
No, definitely not.
Which is really saying something.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it is smaller than the previous DreamsComs, but it's also very tight.
Mm-hmm. So I need to show this because you showed it to me earlier, and I really liked it a lot for the imagery behind it. What was the title again? Exeunt.
Yes, I called it Exeunt because I'm a pompous prick. But Exeunt is the word that gets used whenever several actors leave the stage in a stage play, and I thought it was a fitting title because this is about people leaving something. So let me leave it at that for now. This is about leaving.
But it's also about people staying behind and creating maybe something nice, even though someone is leaving.
Yeah, and let me be perfectly frank about it. It's not even complaining about people leaving. It's just describing what happens. It's about leaving and about and it's not necessarily about feeling left behind. It's just I don't know. It's just describing the situation to me.
And I think what is so nice, and maybe it's great that we showed it at the very end now. Having seen all these great booths here and this really, really great presentation of this year's DreamsCom, I think the message that I get in this context is a message of hope rather than a message of being left alone or something like that. It's really something, maybe a chance to try something new. Right?
I mean, having watched this entire DreamsCom now, I think the one thing that I can safely say is that things surely seem more hopeful now than they did before today. I mean, I was really blown away by this. I would have, in any case, I would have been prepared to like it, just for the reason that it exists at all and that people went through the trouble of putting it all together. But on top of that, it's just a great exhibition. It's really great in its own right. Not great for what it is, or not great even if it's not as cool as before. It's just a fantastic, gorgeous, well put together exhibition, and I think that has to be applauded.
Definitely, I subscribe to that. So, and to maybe close things off, we can do the mini game, and I would suggest, because it's we are some time in right now, over 2 hours. We did these lists of things that we found interesting. Maybe that can be the springboard for our next stream.
Yes, and what I'll already be doing, I've already started. We can show that at the end before we turn in for the night. I've already created this little list, and all the things we noted down during our exploration will go on that list and in that collection. So if you want, you can already check that out, and we'll maybe, like you said, be using that as a springboard for the next episode.
Yeah.
Look, we're talking again about how important it is to stay hydrated.
Oh, it's so nice that they really took the extra effort to come up with a game like that.
Yeah, and completely in keeping with the rest of the theme, right?
Yeah. No.
I wonder though, is the objective to avoid the bees, or?
I think the bees are nice. You need to avoid the moths and take shelter whenever you need. I mean, there surely are some ways of really getting a nice high score here. Look, basically eating the bees with your pollen gives you score points.
But right, because the bees are taking away some of your petals, right? Or is
no,
that
I think
something
that's more like whenever I lose a life, like for example here, they will cause me to lose those.
All right, that just happens over time. I understand.
Yeah. They give me scores.
Oh no, the crop duster.
Okay, this definitely won't be a high score.
I mean, it's not platforming related, so understandable.
Yeah, so it's not for me. No, I really like it a lot. And it's definitely really, really chill. Down.
I think it's fantastic that they included it at all. I mean, the exhibition on its own would have been quite enough, but it's really this is really the icing on the cake.
Oh no. Only one left. Let's try to get to 70. Oh, game over. Okay.
Not happening.
Nice. I'll definitely play it again. Yeah, really nice. So the entire presentation is so top-notch and so nicely done, and you can really see all the effort and all the heart that went into this. And as you said, we can only applaud the effort by the entire team for putting this together, and applaud basically everyone who did a booth, who did a statue, who did anything to add to this great DreamsCom. So I can only say thank you to everyone involved. So it was really fun exploring this.
Absolutely.
Don't forget the credits. Yeah, we'll do this for the end. So I saw that we can go back and there are credits.
You guys have done an astounding job on this. And before my approach was to say, well, we might as well turn this into a suitable send-off for Dreams. But having seen this, I would love to see another community-run a DreamsCom. If it can be done to this standard, then see you all again next year, I guess. Like, it would be fantastic to have another DreamsCom of this quality.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, and Vector Slinger has just joined the party. So it must be it must be morning in Australia now.
We really enjoyed your booths. It was really nice.
Yes, the booth was amazing. Huge compliments for the Ivy and Thorn booth, Vector Slinger, and also huge compliments for the sneaky little God's Lie booth.
Well, look how nicely the credits are done again.
Yeah.
All the little animations and so on.
I'm pretty sure that this is Deity Aphrodite's work.
Mm. Booth organizer is such a nice job title. I want that. I'm the booth organizer.
But like we said earlier, this seems to have been a crucial job because the booths are so well assembled and so well put together. So huge props, Insane Alpha Beta.
Yeah. Level design too, Flash Medallion.
Yes.
The voice actors too that were listed earlier with all the little service announcement, really funny, really nice.
You know, Ram, if you're still watching, I still have to chase down your particular public service announcement, but I'll make sure to jump back in and give it another listen. Man, you guys have really done an amazing job. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was really so much fun. And I have to say, I'm really looking forward to playing some of the games that we noted down. So I think that will be, as we said, the springboard for our next stream, which we'll try to make happen pretty soon as a follow-up to the stream of today. As we do in our series, taking deep dives into some of the gems of the Dreamiverse, some of the gems we found today, which we didn't know before.
And the absolute gem that is DreamsCom 23. Amazing work once again.
Definitely. Really enjoyed that a lot. So you said that you will put together something. Where will we find it?
Yeah, look, you can already show this little collection underneath DreamsCom 23. There I've already put the first couple of likely candidates. And I'll be working on that. I'll be including and adding all the things we noted down today. And I'll be putting that collection into our bigger master collection, which you can just show off, Camion. It's back one. Yeah, and then the Dreamiverse Deep Dive collection, second from the left.
This one.
There, where we have all the things we've featured during our various episodes. And there's already, as you can see on the right, there's already a place set aside for today's episode. And I'll be putting DreamsCom itself as well as the collection with the things we noted down today in there, so you can already check them out. And as we will be doing in our next stream. And at the same time, let me remind you to also give the games we've already featured a try. They are still amazing. They are still available. So please take a look at those as well. And with that, I think we've had an amazing evening. It has been such a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching along and now what are you waiting for? Go out and play DreamsCom 23, I guess.
Yeah, have a look yourself, explore it on your own. I think it's so worthwhile to have a look at all the great booths, and there's so much to find, so much to see. Huge compliments to everyone involved again. It's been so much fun, and as we said, we'll follow up on that sometime down the road, maybe in a few weeks, and have a deeper look at some of the great gems that we found here. So again, from my side too, thanks so much for listening and for watching, and for everyone involved in the DreamsCom team and anyone doing the booths for the great work you put in there. Really, kudos to everyone.
And of course, thanks for everyone who watched today. It was great having you along. Bye, until next time.
Bye, see you.